Hey guys, my name is Amir Boyd, and I am trying to get better at DaVinci Resolve day by day. We're going to try to do a 30-day challenge of trying to get better. I'm pretty terrible at it, so please bear with me. And if there's any good colorists or people who work in the industry and they have any tips for me, I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, today we're gonna start off with a simple clip that I shot of a guy in Central Park. Don't know him, don't know his name. I just like the shot and I just asked him to stand under it. So here we go. And the clip is only 15 seconds, so my computer shouldn't have too much trouble trying to export. My MacBook is very, very old, so yeah. By the way, I shot this in what is it called? S Gamut Cine 3, 24 frames per second, um, overexposed by 2 stops. I think that's too much. But anyway, there's gonna be a lot of people cringing and trying to understand why the hell I shot in these settings, and I am so sorry for being stupid. But anyway, we're gonna start off with going to the color tab, and at first I thought nodes didn't matter at all, like the order of nodes, but recently I've been educated that it does in fact matter a lot. So what I've been instructed to do, or what I've learned to do, is that before we add a CST node, so hold on, we're gonna add a few nodes here, add a few nodes serial one. So I usually add a CST node as my second node. So node label CST. First node will be our balancing node. This is where we'll be working with the HDR wheel, color wheels. We're just adjusting the highlight, saturation, etc., etc. So after balance and CST, I'm going to add some grain, some film grain. So that would probably be the last thing I do. So last node is film grain. Might even add some elation. And spelled it wrong. And what else do we need? Film grain, halation. Shit, that might be it. Now again, you guys might cringe and try to understand what the hell am I doing. But honestly, I might think of things to add during my process. So this is all just like a challenge, trying to figure out how to get better, and hopefully you guys can help me out as well. So for balancing, first thing we're gonna do is we're probably just gonna go straight to the color wheel, add some saturation. This is what I was instructed to do. So I'm gonna saturate it, bring it brown to about about 90, about 90. Color boost. Oh, that's too high. Oh, that is still too high. And we're gonna bring that around 23. Shadows. We're gonna do shadows. Bring that. Bring it down to a bit right there. Highlights. I think that's good right there. Contrast. Oh, yeah. As you guys can probably tell, I'm terrible at this, and I'm gonna keep saying that over and over so you guys can get the memo. Yeah, I think that looks good right there for now. So for our color space transform, probably gonna add. So like I said before, I shot this in a S Gamma 3 Cine. I cannot remember. Sony S Log 3. Oh! And then we're going to do Rec 709. This looks terrible. Jeez. Oh, I think these are the settings though. So I don't know. God damn. Yeah, it looks pretty terrible. So we're gonna go back and balance it a bit. So saturation. Ooh. Bring it down to about 51. And I should not touch hue. Put that back at 50. Color boost. And back to about 13. Contrast. I think that's starting to look a bit good. Oh, no. I think right there is fine. Next, do we do highlights? Shadows. This is looking like dog shit, to be honest. Next. Nah, like I said, this is just all the process, so please just relax. I've had some relation to it. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a lot. I think elevation, we'll leave it at that. Now, for film grain, I usually go 35. Alright, it doesn't matter because I usually change it anyway. I usually go about 0.37 on the grain strength. Oh, that looks fine to me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to double check what we did. Balance. Now, honestly, I'm going to full screen real quick. It doesn't look terrible. It does not look terrible. Let's keep it a bean. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. But right now, I think that what we're going to do next is, I don't usually like to add LUTs. I like to keep everything. And usually, again, that's probably a bad thing. But this is just all the process. So, yeah, I just don't usually add LUTs. Usually keep everything like, I don't know, simple. Balance. What else could we do? Balance, CST, halation, film grain. I think that's fine. I don't know. Come on, F. It's not looking terrible. Definitely could look a bit better, but it looked a lot better than what it was before. So, yeah, this might be the end of the video. And sometimes I like to be a bit corny and put in the 4:3 aspect ratio. I kind of memorized at this point 2880 by 2160. And with scaling. I think that's what it's supposed to be at. General options and scaling settings. I don't think that's... man, this thing just gives me a headache. But yeah, Command F doesn't look terrible. Actually, let's do a bit more tweaking. Let's do a bit more tweaking. Maybe for the balance, we could. Maybe it's a little bit too saturated. A bit. Maybe it's a bit too saturated. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's how we go. I want to go for like a raw, vintagey film type of look. I know that's probably what a million people say every single day, but I like it. I don't think it looks terrible. You might think it looks terrible, and I wouldn't disagree with you. But thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to I'm using my export settings are like what most people export settings are. QuickTime, Apple ProRes 422 HQ, and yeah, this is what it's gonna be. Add to render queue and render all. And this is how my video looks. I appreciate any feedback, any comments about my process, what I could add, what I can do. I only added 4 nodes, so it wasn't like it was anything spectacular. But if you guys have any advice in terms of any criticism, you could go in the comments and say, "Oh my God, that was dog shit," and I never want to watch another video, and I would completely understand. But it's all a process, so I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and yeah, come back for day 2.